Starting off the movie with 2 visceral images in a row, it reels you in right from the start. That's how you know it's going to be good. Also, props to the Winglet for not being afraid to set expectations sky high. Not only is the sniper still here from Live and Let Spy, he's also more oblivious than usual. Such a great moment. The fact that Spy has his hat off signifies that he is paying respects to the dead. However, this somber moment is accompanied by red bread, which is a very funky theme, meaning the mercs have to return to their mission with no time to give those who died a proper send-off. It signifies how in warfare, honoring the dead is oftentimes a luxury that people cannot afford. There's no mourning, there's just the next mission. Also, no slow motion needed for the team-up shot.
Forward! Let's waste them!
I would turn up the volume too if I were the one driving. Playing with Danger is a sick track. Soldier looks like he's about to take on the entire convoy by wrestling all the jeeps to death, which, let's face it, is something he totally tried to pull off. Unlike me, this spy actually knows how to use the ambassador. Great callback to Live and Let Spy, where he had a cigarette taken by another blue medic. Gentle reminder that you don't f*** with a cigarette, people.
You cannot run from me, my gun is faster! Stop! Last one alive, lock the door!
This soldier might be the most soldier to ever soldier. I'm just saying.
You! Do you remember me?
How's it going?
Humanizing the minor characters.
This is just the beginning. Did you think I would forget you? I am not done with you yet. Did you think you could beat me?
Reminder that not all revenge stories have a happy ending. In fact, many of them don't even get a proper start. Just because a character has a thirst for vengeance, that does not automatically make them special. Shining reference. Also, Pyro is the perfect candidate to make this reference. The fact that most of us don't know what's under that mask makes him arguably the most terrifying member of the 5. Ah is right. Clearly, the Winglet is not afraid to use himself as collateral. Also, let's talk about how 5 Red members are taking on an entire blue convoy and somehow holding their own, in case you needed another reminder why we usually root for the red team. Listen, I know the scream is a pre-existing game sound file, but it just fits this scene perfectly. It's a dignified battle cry laced with a bit of fear. It's exactly what the Demolite must be feeling right now. I had an audible laugh at this moment.
You were good, son, real good. A true American.
Once again, this SFM manages to put the most saddening moments right next to the most humorous ones, and it works somehow.
I've got hand-load precision rounds.
Oh, hello, Spy! You imbecile!
Nice work, moron!
Yay!
Of course, only the soldier would treat that as a legitimate compliment. Spy, you roguish bastard, wearing that mask and fedora even when you're brushing your teeth. Honestly, there are probably more sea monsters in the Loch Ness than there are spies who make a habit of taking their masks off.
Oh, hey! Pyro's a
Shut up! I will find them. I will follow them. And
spy!
What?
Reminder that Pyro is the unsung hero of this saga.
Oh, come on. Shut up.
Very minor point, but that is a shit-eating grin if I've ever seen one.
Pow! America wins again!
Meet the sniper references are always delightful.
Scout,
Yeah!
come here! I will open up your intelligence!
See, this line is a knee slapper because neither of these two are the sharpest tool in the shed. The bloodstains on Spy's suit don't just vanish into thin air, the attention to detail is astonishing.
Nothing.
What? Impossible! This is outrageous!
You don't even have to wait for the scene transition, you can pinpoint the exact moment where Spy reaches his mental breaking point. And here it is. Again, I'm aware this is a pre-existing game sound file, but still, the death scream is perfect for the situation because you know for a fact that the Spy is dead on the inside, after all he's been through in one day.
Ow, ow, ow!
Making your protagonist more relatable. Clearly, even the fearless leader is not without his humiliating moments. Sarcastic street name is Sarcastic. This place is anything but sunny. Also, the scene transition here is impeccable. We go from the warm reddish colors of dusk in a canyon to the cool blue colors of night in the middle of nowhere. The change in the color scheme is a reminder that the red team are really stepping into enemy territory now. It's also a metaphor for the fact that nothing is going in the red team's favor, and everything they've been through up until this point isn't the end of it. The worst is yet to come.
Okay, let's go over the plan.
May I make a suggestion?
No!
Reinforcing the idea that the Spy might be losing his touch and his authority as leader.
I'll run around and be awesome. Fly through a windshield. Do some flipping. Hey, slow down over there, Scout. Oh, I can't. Too fast. Too fast.
You know, for a guy who knows absolutely nothing about military strategy, Scout sure knows a lot about military strategy.
You know what girls love? Me.
The only things this montage is missing are a spotlight, a choir, and some doves, in case you think Scout hasn't stroked his ego enough already.
Driving fast, car crash in slow motion.
The action movie slow-mo cliche. Makes sense for the Scout to use it in his fantasy.
Boom! Classic.
I guess a good way to describe this moment would be, it feels like a living comic book.
Flank. Heads up, ladies. Waste them. Meat shots. Freaking meat shots. Yeah. Yeah.
Really have to appreciate the irony that the most stealthy member of the team is breaking in the most Rambo-ish fashion. Also, the look of contempt on Spy's face in this sequence is priceless. On one hand, he's showing disdain for his enemies. On the other hand, he must be thinking to himself, I'm better than this. I'm an assassin, not a trigger-happy dipshit.
On 3. 1, 2, 3.
I watched this 2-second clip about 50 times in a row. Is there a better way to subvert your audience's expectations? Yes. Yes, there is.
Somewhere your father is weeping because of you. What? Nothing.
I'm gonna be honest, this joke almost flew over my head. Noticed it when writing the script for this video. Shame it would have been if I missed it. Obvious invitation to investigate is obvious.
Oh, hello! I cherish these moments we spend together.
I love seeing the trio, but I think Spy and Soldier have the best dynamic and the most solid relationship. Spy puts up with his tomfoolery, and Soldier offers him an unrelenting loyalty in return. Like in this moment from Live and Let Spy.
Spy! Spy! I got your 6!
And this moment here too. It's very wholesome.
Is anybody even paying attention? My ass! Soldier, what's the matter, hippie? Hell, give me the program! This is Bravo! Barble 1, reporting for duty! Roger that!
The token dumb character is not as dumb as you think cliche. I'll take it.
Found it? Quickly, turn me around. Other way.
Other way cliche. I'll take it.
Hey, what's this?
What I've been looking crystallized Australian.
Let's take a moment to appreciate Muse Tricker's voice acting for Gray Man. He delivers the rasp of an old man's voice, and his tone is sinister with a constant hint of disdain. Don't get me wrong, splicing voice lines together is a grueling task and it deserves recognition, but I also really enjoy it when SFMs include outside voice talents. Speaking of which, if you ever need extra heavy, soldier, or spy voice lines, feel free to hit me up.
What magic is this? I feel alive!
No dumb exposition, skip straight into the demonstration of how this magic rock works. Also, is that a Frankenstein reference?
Do you have any idea how expensive it is to maintain an army that's literally powered by money? In hindsight, not my best design choice.
Not being afraid to take jabs at a TF2 cannon where it's warranted. Only a spy wouldn't mind with a suit on.
Robots, execute the humans. Not me, them!
Gray Man upholding the tradition of goofy TF2 villains.
Surprise!
I knew this reveal was coming, but it's badass regardless. Also, robotic rock, paper, scissors. I told you these two had the best duo.
Come! We fight like men. Yeah! Here I come!
The red and blue team inspiring each other. I think this warrants 2 wins. Now I'm curious, how does robotic alcoholism work exactly?
This is my world. You are not welcome in my world.
A chauvinist even in the face of impending doom. I stand by my previous point. This soldier might just be the most soldier to ever soldier.
Savages! Motherfucker! Spark bag!
My only regret is that I can't do stuff like this in-game. Unless I missed something, in which case I've been playing TF2 ROM my whole life. Ironic title is ironic.
You fight like a fat man!
This insult makes absolutely no sense to me, which is why it's perfect for a TF2 fight scene. Also, you fight like a fat man is immediately followed by the footage of the blue heavy fighting robots. Also, the fight choreography for this metal heavy is great. It is perfectly reflective of his circumstances. It makes sense for him to fight in an almost savage way, since he is a robot that recently gained organic life and is now testing the limits of his powers. His fighting style almost reminds me of the Kingpin in Daredevil, and if anything reminds me of Daredevil, there's a good chance it's a goddamn masterpiece. Is this supposed to be a reference to one of the only good scenes in Batman v Superman? Because I'll take it.
You! Big magic robot hippie! Get out here so I can kick you right in your fruit basket!
Solidifying the idea that the soldier may have the best lines in TF2.
My blood, no! If you want my blood, come and get it, maggot!
Wait, that's illegal. Also, great placement of a death scream again, says the soldier is clearly ready to make the ultimate sacrifice. Also, if you throw in some of these, you got yourself a bona fide JoJo reference.
Phony scoundrel! I'm gonna turn you into cotton rain!
Very subversive moment. As the heavy would put it, you're not so good as you think.
Stab time!
Blessing in disguise. Baseball maneuver, in case you needed more foreshadowing that the scout is going to come in and save the day any time now.
Get a haircut!
Of course he had to say this to a bald guy.
Never forget, human grit always beats robot magic.
If I had to describe TF2 to someone who has no idea what it is without using words, I would describe it by showing them this video. More specifically, this final fight scene. It's high octane, it's fast paced, and it's a balanced mix of emotional stakes and humor. It's the essence of TF2 packed into 6 minutes of action, and that's why I love it.
I am coming to get my crystal, and I am bringing my entire army. So go ahead, get ready. Seriously, really get ready for this.
Being so cocky and sure of your victory that you actively look out for your enemies. Greyman is a dick.
I will stop it now.
Perfect freeze frame.
Go fuck yourself.
There's something oddly satisfying about TF2 characters saying the F word. Must be the fact that someone had to splice voice clips together for them to say f***.
Promise us your help, and I will let you live.
One of the most passive-aggressive things I've heard all week.
They will not take this magic rock. So, let's settle this like gentlemen.
Also, let's settle this like gentlemen is a line you hear in-game when you start a duel. It's ironic that one of Spy's more belligerent lines is being used to propose a truce of all things.
I am ready to fight robots, but we need more men!
Maybe I'll ask a dear friend. Hello?
Engineer, gather your team. We need your help.
Ah, yes, it's all coming together now. The pompous nature of the end credits sequence matches the bombastic nature of the film itself. This last one here is free. Consider this a final, overarching acknowledgement of the hard work of everyone who worked on this project.